It's a disastrous blow upon blow for Afghanistan. A deadly earthquake that ripped through the country's eastern provinces left hundreds of families and houses broken and buried. For a nation already battered by poverty and crisis, this natural disaster adds a fresh round of pain to immeasurable suffering in the country.
Just about 30 seconds is all it took for the earthquake to cause this. The horror had struck minutes before midnight on Sunday. Aftershocks continued through the night and beyond. Jolts, big and small, continue to send out waves of panic. In remote mountain villages, families searched desperately through twisted metal and broken stone. Abdul Bashir escaped with his life. His nephew did not.
Suddenly, there was an earthquake and people were screaming. When we came out, we saw that my brother Amanullah Khan's house had collapsed. My brother's 3 children were buried under the rubble. The people who pulled them out knew they were dead. Now we are very scared. We are sleeping in the desert.
Entire clusters of villages stand wiped out, many still out of reach of rescue teams. In this remote, cut-off, mountainous region, time runs out for the hundreds who might have survived the quake itself. The 6.0 magnitude jolt struck just 8 kilometers below the ground. Scores of mud brick homes stood no chance. But raw numbers tell only part of this real-life nightmare.
It was such an earthquake that none of us were conscious. No one knew about the next house. Everyone was in their own trouble. It was a non-stop earthquake that started from 12 o'clock at midnight until 7 o'clock in the morning. And there were such tremors that no one could move from their place. No one could go to another house and find out what had happened.
Rescue efforts face massive constraints. The mountainous terrain blocks access. Landslides triggered by the quake cut off roads. Communication networks collapsed.
We urgently call on humanitarian organizations to step in and provide immediate support so the residents of the affected areas can be protected from further tragedies. Humanitarian organizations are also urged to assist in preventing the spread of communicable diseases in the affected areas.
The world responds as best as it can. India has dispatched 1,000 family tents to Kabul and 15 tons of food material to Kunar. Taliban authorities have set up camps to organize supplies and coordinate rescue efforts. But the need vastly exceeds the help arriving. The United Nations warns of the bigger impact of this disaster over several years to come. The issue also lies in Afghanistan's basic vulnerabilities, economic and geographical. Afghanistan sits where 2 massive tectonic plates collide. The Indian plate crashes into the Eurasian plate. This region has suffered devastating earthquakes for centuries. Poor construction makes every tremor a potential catastrophe. Powerful earthquakes in 2022 and 2023 killed more than 3,000 people in Paktika and Herat provinces. The latest disaster strikes a nation already on its knees. Afghanistan faces what aid workers call a catastrophe within a catastrophe.
I think what is important to remember is the context of Afghanistan, and this is a crisis within a crisis. If you look at the multiple shocks that Afghanistan has absorbed just this year, we've had over 1.7 million Afghans returning from Iran and Pakistan this year. We've had a drought with very, very low rainfall, impacting 70% of the population, which is agrarian and relies on agriculture. And on top of that, devastating funding cuts for the humanitarian and basic assistance programs in this country.
In Afghanistan, disasters never strike alone. They compound existing poverty, conflict, and weak governance. Natural hazards become human tragedies. The immediate focus remains clear: finding survivors, treating the wounded, and providing shelter for those who have lost everything. The earth may shake, walls may crumble, but the human spirit has to endure. In Afghanistan, it must.